I have a very advanced form of leukemia, and all the prognosis I've outlived. I shouldn't even be here anymore. I'm here almost more than 25 years now. Hello, I'm your gourmet cave woman, and welcome to my channel and to my holistic wellness health kitchen. So let me begin by unequivocally telling you that I am not a doctor. I chose the name Gourmet Cave Woman because I'm practicing a ketogenic lifestyle, which means that we're going back to our ancestors who lived in a cave and ate mostly meat. And I chose the word gourmet because I want to add a gourmet twist to all my recipes to give it a much more exciting flavor. And as Martha Stewart, who's one of my favorites, always says, it's a good thing. I'm a senior, and my experience on the YouTube channels have been that most of the YouTubes that are being produced by younger people, not people my age. So the way I feel is I would like to show my viewers and subscribers that even if you're mature, you can still change your lifestyle, eat well, and keep a youthful appearance, and it's never too late. So my biggest influences in the natural health and wellness field have been the late Jay Cordage. He was called the Juice Man. Anne Wigmore, she's also the late Anne Wigmore. She was the founder of the Hippocrates Institute in Boston. And my all-time favorite naturopathic doctor, Dr. James Diodamo, he created the theory that you should eat according to your blood type. His book, One Man's Food is Another Man's Poison, had a profound effect on me, and everything else followed after that. As a successful certified colon therapist, and I also have a Anne Wigmore Living Food Teacher certificate, and have worked in the natural healing world for over 30 years. And I have become a very firm believer in the right to choose and to take full responsibility for one's own health and well-being. My goal is really to encourage all my viewers and subscribers to become their own doctors, but very important, working in harmony with your mainstream doctor, and to further explore possibilities and to prevent and reverse your disease. So a well-balanced emotional and nutritious life is the key to feeling good about yourself and your life. So let me enhance your life with my knowledge and the success that I've had with my own personal health issue, leukemia. I have a very advanced form of leukemia, and all the prognosis I've outlived. I shouldn't even be here anymore. So many of the cutting edge protocols and the numerous dietary programs that I want to share with you are not going to guarantee that you're going to get rid of your illness or your cancer, but it will definitely give you a better quality of life, which is always been my main goal, is to have a quality of life. I never really expected to get rid of leukemia, but I'm here almost more than 25 years now. I live a keto bulletproof lifestyle, eating according to my blood type O, following a low carb, low protein, and high fat diet, always avoiding industrial foods as much as possible. And I do believe in a personalized dietary program for my clients. I practice a simple way of living, keeping in mind the budget concerns of my viewers and subscribers. I continuously make an effort to study and learn about the latest science-based information in order to be able to deliver the highest quality and the most up-to-date lifestyle and diet information to my viewers and subscribers. So what I would like to do now is to introduce you to my health and wellness kitchen. So the most important thing I would like to introduce you to first is my Salad Master cookware. Now, Salad Master cookware is by far the most fantastic cookware on the planet. And there are several reasons why. First of all, it's made in America. They're made out of surgical stainless steel, which is the same material they use for hip replacement. All of the handles and the knobs come off. You can actually cook with very little water. They're actually referred to as waterless cookware. Nothing burns, they're easy to clean, and they are life guaranteed. You basically can pass them on to your daughter or your daughter-in-law or your son-in-law, whatever. So these are just wonderful pots. So every health and wellness kitchen needs to be very aware of really washing your fruits and vegetables carefully, because you don't know what is, on it. Even if it says organic, it may be infected from another farm or something. So I use the 35% hydrogen peroxide, but it is a bit expensive. But you're also able to get just the 3% in a regular drugstore, and you can use that. And I do have a video on my channel about hydrogen peroxide. So I highly recommend, if you don't use this, you can use baking soda and water. I mean, the lemon juice, there are many different ways, but this is the most effective way I wash my herbs and my vegetables and fruits. Very important, I need to talk to you about the different types of juice machines that are available on the market. And if you're a new juicer, it can be very confusing. So let me give you a few little tips. The juice machine that I'm using is an Omega slow juicer. And the reason it's a slow juicer is that when I do the juice, you'll see it completely takes out every drop of juice. And the pulp will be bone dry. It'll be just good for a composting pot. But if you were to buy a centrifugal juicer, which is the round ones, that's a fast juicer. It's not economical, they're cheaper, but in the end, when the pulp comes out, it's soaking wet with juice, and it's just a waste of money. So I highly recommend, if you're going to get into juicing, you invest in a slow juicer. There are many brands. I like Omega myself. So I'm going to demonstrate what the pulp looks like and how wonderful the juice comes out. And the other beautiful thing about a slow juicer, which you must really consider, when you've made the juice, you can put it in a mason jar into the fridge, and it can last for 72 hours. A centrifugal juicer, the juice deteriorates very quickly. You have to drink it right away. So that's another benefit. You can make enough juice for 3 days, and it will still be full of nutrition. So let me just show you how I make the juice. I'm going to turn on the machine. It's a little noisy. And I like to do the celery with the leaves and everything. Now you can see the pulp, how dry it is, and how pure the juice is. And even when I've finished with the juice, I still put it through a nut bag to make it absolutely not a single bit of fiber. But look how dry this is. And then I like to use a lot of ginger, because ginger is very good for your digestion. Cucumber is very dehydrating, and of course celery, you can drink celery juice every day and you've got every nutrition that you need. So for me, juicing is one of my favorite things to do. And then when I make a smoothie, I never use water in my smoothies. I always make juice and add it instead of water. So here we go. This is a turmeric, which is also extremely healthy. And again, the ginger, everything I use is organic, unless I couldn't get organic. But most of the time I can get organic. And the beauty about cucumber is I always like to use it at the end because it's very watery. And so it really gets rid of all the pulp and everything that's stuck in the machine. So that basically is And you know, when people say, oh, it's so hard to clean, I'll show you how easy it is to clean a juice machine. It's really worth the effort to live a healthy life instead of buying juice out of a can. It's much better to get you and your family into juicing. So basically, that's it about juicing. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. In order to balance the greens, I totally forgot, I'm getting all combustionated here, is in order to balance the greens, you always use apple. Apple is not overly sweet, so it doesn't increase your glycemic index. And it really balances some greens are quite bitter, like kale or spinach. So that's what I do, and I also always use lemon, and I use it with the rind, because underneath here, you see, that's where a lot of the nutrition is. And lime gives it a nice zip when you finish with the juice. So that's basically it in a nutshell. And look at this. Look how dry the pulp is. And look how wonderful the juice is. I'm going to just pour it in a glass. Now just look at this beautiful color. I wish you could taste this. So again, I can't encourage you enough to become a juice fanatic. Or I like to call myself a juice aficionado. And I'm a smoothie aficionado also. So now that I have the juice, I can now show you how I make my smoothies. And my smoothies are made in my Instapot blender. Now, I plan to get a Vitamix, which is really the blender. There are some other ones, Blendtex and so on, but Vitamix, their most recent model, is a fantastic machine. And I'm definitely in the market to get one. But this is serving me very well. I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond for $50 on sale, and it does the job. But as I say, I eventually will get the Vitamix. So let me show you what I do. I put in the juice, and now you're really open to using all kinds of things. I mean, you know, you can use your, like this is sweet baby kale. So I'm going to put a handful of that in my blender. I'm going to add some spinach. This is going to be a very simple smoothie. No, actually, I'm not going to add spinach because it's not that fresh anymore. And then you can add cilantro, you can add parsley, you can add dill. I mean, I have a lot of recipes on my YouTube channel. I encourage you to go back to some of my videos so that you can get inspired. And then I'm going to add a little bit of avocado, because the avocado gives you the fat that you need, and it makes it creamy. And I also like to use, this is a very, very powerful E3 Live. Now this comes from, this is a superfood from the sea, and it's excellent for the brain especially, and it gives you lots of energy. So I always like to add this. I won't today, but I always like to add this into my smoothies. I like to use camel milk. Let me show you. Camel milk is the most powerful superfood that is becoming very, very popular. And I like to use, instead of nut milk, I don't use dairy, I like to use camel milk. Camel milk is one of the most nutritious milks out there. It's great for mothers who can't breastfeed. It's full of nutrition, and it basically sustained the Bedouin tribes in the Sahara for centuries. So it's a wonderful product to use, camel milk. And I have lots of videos about camel milk on my channel. And so this basically, you can add olive oil, you can put in brain octane oil. I mean, there's so many different things, and I have a lot of wonderful recipes on my channel on smoothies. I really only wanted to introduce you to my kitchen and encourage you to go back to some of my old videos. And I'll be back with you with many more videos. I'm going to talk about my meditation program, my weightlifting program, about budget-friendly recipes. We're all on a budget. There are lots and lots of things that I'm planning to do videos on. So please press the like button and the subscribe button. And please come back to my channel, and please share my channel with your friends and family. And thank you very much for visiting my channel. I wish you all the best. Stay safe and well, and see you soon.